The government has announced an outbreak of foot and mouth disease in the two sub-counties in Amuru District in Northern Uganda, just a few days before the final deadline for the eviction of Balaalo cattle keepers. President Museveni had given the cattle keepers until November 24 as the final day for cattle keepers to fence their land and provide water sources or vacate the region. The government has since instituted a quarantine in Amuru District, banning the movement of cattle. State Minister for Northern Uganda, Grace Freedom Kwichin, had this to say about the outbreak.
Now we know that there are two sub-counties in Amuru which are affected by foot and mouth diseases. And they have also guided that animals must not be moved until they have cleared. So all these are now putting our work in a guided method, so that we are not going to move animals anyhow, but we are going to be guided by diseases, by population, by location of holding grounds, by security, by the routes we have marked. So we have really put our acts together. And so I want to say that government is in charge, and government will take control of the whole process. And then I appeal to the public really to be calm.
The minister has also issued a series of guidelines, among them the routes that will be used by the defiant cattle keepers leaving West Nile and Acholi sub-regions.
The routes that have been identified are as follows. The cattle from Otuke, Kwania and Apache must use Otuke, Lira, Apache, Masindi port route. The cattle from Arua, Madiokolo, Terego, Moyo and Pakwach must go through Pakwach Bridge checkpoint and then finally recorded at Karuma Bridge checkpoint. Animals from Obongi, Moyo, Yumbe and Ajumani will use the Ajumani ferry to Ajumani, Atiak, Gulu, Kamdini, Karuma route. They must go through a local loom checkpoint, and final recording will be at Karuma Bridge checkpoint. Animals from Lamuo, Kitgum, Pader and Gulu must use the Kitgum, Acholi Bur, Gula, Kamdini, Karuma route. They must go through Laibi checkpoint, and final recording will also be at Karuma Bridge checkpoint.
Security officials have also announced that soldiers have been deployed in the respective areas in the Acholi sub-region to implement the forceful eviction of defiant cattle keepers.
Our forces are everywhere. We are intelligence-led. So wherever the local authorities tell us that we are needed, we are ready to be there using whatever means. We use surveillance with the helicopter, but also ground forces that are mobile on small vehicles and motorcycles are in place, so that implementation is taken with great effect.
As Amuru District, as I speak now, we have recorded 86 non-compliant cattle keepers with a reasonable heads of cattle of about 4,000. That is immediate for expulsion. And we will start with that category without any bargain, because as I speak now, they have not taken advantage of the presidential timeline of 3 weeks to voluntarily move, because we have not documented any who has voluntarily exited. That implies we are waiting to exit them forcefully.
With the deadline set for November 24, leaders in the two sub-regions are optimistic that the president this time around will fulfill his promises of seeing an end to the operation of illegal cattle keepers in Northern Uganda.